Like a controlled flame, jealousy can be natural and useful. Jealousy is a naturally occurring emotion that is passed down from our ancestors as a mechanism to cope with reproductive threats. Positively expressing jealousy can help set boundaries within relationships by setting guidelines for appropriate behavior. Expressing jealousy can also help show your partner that you care about them, which can lead to increased attraction and relational closeness. But just like a flickering candle, jealousy can turn into a fire that is dangerous, destructive, and out of control.
The biggest problem in our marriage is I don't trust my wife. I put a voice recorder under my wife's pillow the first time that I thought she had been unfaithful, and I've been trying to catch her ever since. I have the surveillance tape that I have outside the home. It's a nauseous feeling when you think someone's being unfaithful or not telling you the truth, and just very sickening. It's hard to love somebody you don't trust.
Couples who do not know how to adequately control and express their jealousy have lower levels of relationship satisfaction and increased chances of relationship dissolution. Jealousy can often consume a relationship partner to the point where the jealous individual cannot fully commit to the relationship due to their preoccupation with their jealousy. On the other hand, the partner of a jealous person may become disgruntled with their partner's jealous behavior and lack of trust, which could lead to the end of the relationship. But what is jealousy? And why does it become such a problem in so many relationships?
Well, jealousy is something we feel when in a relationship that we really feel strongly about. We feel some sense of insecurity, some sense of threat, like is this person really going to be there for me? Or is there some danger that he or she will be attracted to somebody else? So I think it is a fear-based, anxiety-based emotion based on our fear of abandonment or rejection.
Certainly, we've seen in research that romantic partners feel the greatest and most intense amount of jealousy whenever there is a potential attractive romantic alternative. So anytime that there's a possibility of our partner leaving us for another romantic partner, that's where we're going to see the most intense jealous feelings. Whenever in studying dating and marital relationships, I did find that married couples also experience jealousy even whenever our partners are choosing to spend time with non-romantic alternatives. So even if there's not a possibility of leaving my relationship for another romantic partner, we can still feel that degree of threat to our current relationship if our partner's choosing to spend their time with somebody who's not us. That can communicate a lot of information about how our partner might feel about us, and I think that's why we experience jealousy in those circumstances as well.
According to Guerrero and Anderson, in their 1998 article, Jealousy, Experience, and Expression in Romantic Relationships, understanding jealousy and its implications can help a person to develop communicative responses to jealousy that can increase the likelihood of positive relational consequences. But before you can think about communicating your jealousy to your partner, you have to determine the source of the jealousy and examine why you're feeling the way you are. The first step with dealing with jealousy starts with you.
Often with jealousy, there's an element of what I would describe, this is kind of using a technical term, I would describe as shame, and that meaning kind of implicit questions about our own worth, our own value. So then jealousy is this combination of something may be taken from me, and it may be taken from me in part because of some deficiency with me. You know, I'm not good enough, pretty enough, strong enough, whatever, and so therefore I may lose this. And so then that tends to manifest itself in varying degrees of anger and panic. You know, we have certain life experiences, good and bad, and then as we go throughout life and we experience something new, our brain kind of says, well, does this fit anything we've experienced before? You know, and so it will look for the thing that matches the closest. Sometimes the match is very loose.
Did your partner ignite this fiery jealousy? Or is it something inside you that is sparking the flame? Look inside yourself to determine how your own insecurities and experiences help to shape your jealous feelings. Unhealed wounds and emotional predispositions, such as attachment style, can greatly affect the way one experiences jealousy.
Why am I not in your profile picture? Where are you?
Just on with the boys. Hey Curtis, let's go, man.
Is that a girl in the background?
No, it's Chris.
Who's Chris? Hey, what's your Facebook password? Whoa, where are you going?
I'm just going to the gym.
Just like that? Why are you dressing so nice? Who's this
Beep!
tagging you in all them photos? Who are you texting?
My mom.
Your mom.
Yeah?
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Your mom says take your medicine.
This clip highlights a large amount of delusional or paranoid jealousy. This type of jealousy exhibits a huge lack of trust in the relationship and is based mostly on the insecurities of the jealous partner. Many times, the partner has done nothing against the guidelines of the relationship. Pfeiffer and Wong, in their research published in 1989 by the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, suggest that writing in a journal or talking to a close confidant or counselor can help to clarify how you are personally contributing to your own jealousy. If the jealousy you are experiencing does not fit the criteria of paranoid or delusional jealousy, the next step is to identify the perceived threat to the relationship, to figure out what exactly is making you jealous. Normal jealousy occurs when your partner has done something that you consider to be harmful to or against the guidelines of your relationship. Your partner's actions may have changed in a way that has threatened the commitment level of the relationship, including but not limited to the time you spend with your partner. Before talking with your partner, you have to pinpoint the specific behaviors and actions that are making you jealous. Again, writing down your thoughts and feelings may help make things more clear. Make sure to find specific examples of things that your partner has done. Do not use generalizations. The next step is to determine the motives for your communication of your jealousy and choose an appropriate response type. Uncertainty is a huge factor in the experience of jealousy and jealousy communication responses. Multiple research studies suggest that the level of uncertainty in your relationship, rather than the specific jealousy-inducing incident, can be a bigger indicator of your jealousy response type.
A lot of research studies have found connections with partner and relationship uncertainty and our experience of cognitive jealousy, as well as it influences how we respond to jealousy. So we're much more likely to experience jealousy whenever I am doubtful about how my partner feels about me, about where the future of this relationship's going.
Dr. Kennedy Lightsey, along with her colleague Dr. Booth Buddingfield, explored the relationship between uncertainty and jealousy in their 2011 article, Responses to Jealousy Situations That Evoke Uncertainty in Married and Dating Relationships. According to their studies, the level of uncertainty within a relationship has been significantly related to the directness of communication between partners. Higher uncertainty tends to be associated with more negative communicative approaches to dealing with jealousy. The question then becomes, is relieving the uncertainty yourself more important than maintaining your relationship with your partner? If the answer to this question is yes, the following advice and techniques may not be for you. Taylor Swift's music video Blank Space might be a better guide. But if maintaining and strengthening your relationship and relieving the nauseous feelings of jealousy are your goals, the next step is to make a plan to positively and productively address your feelings of jealousy with your partner using integrative communication. Integrative communication is communication that is direct, while still expressing yourself calmly and constructively explaining how you feel and what you're thinking.
Talk about not so much your perceptions of what you believe or assume that the other person is, that where the other person is, but talk about what you observe, the specific behaviors that trigger feelings of anxiety on your part, and that trigger certain kinds of beliefs or misbeliefs, that you start telling yourself stuff that may or may not be accurate. So times when you can do the perception check, it seems to me, it felt to me, whatever, and then let the other person clarify. Is that an accurate perception or not?
Sitting down and having those calm discussions is going to be the most effective, because it's going to allow partners to reduce their uncertainty about the relationship, clarify any confusion about the situation in and of itself, and then that discussion can be a chance for partners to offer reassurance about how they feel about the relationship.
The keys to integrative communication are to remain calm and in control of your emotions, be direct, specific, and goal-focused, and keep a positive tone.
Hey, it's been 3 nights in a row that you've, been out with so-and-so, and I've been missing you at home, and I'm just kind of wondering what's going on. This is, not like you, and just would like for us to be able to talk about this.
The time, place, and emotional state of both partners are all crucial factors that contribute to the success of the interaction.
When we are in our best rational mindset, that's the time to talk about it. Otherwise, file it and wait to talk about it until you are both in a good, rational state.
We need to be able to talk about this at some point. If you don't feel up for talking about it now, that's okay, but I want us to come back to it, and I'd like you to let me know, when do you think here in the next week or two we could talk about this?
According to Yoshimura's 2004 article, Emotional and Behavioral Responses to Romantic Jealousy Expressions, when jealous individuals use positive, direct jealousy messages, their partners are less likely to be uncertain about the jealous individual's behavior. Their partners are also more likely to experience positive emotions and respond with similar positive messages, including trying to come to an understanding about the jealousy situation. In addition to knowing how to communicate your own jealousy, couples need to learn how to listen to and interpret their partner's jealousy communication.
Express some kind of empathy for where they're coming from. That doesn't mean you agree with their position or their assumptions. But if you at least say, I'm glad you shared that, and I'm glad to have an opportunity just to tell you how I really feel, rather than immediately being reactive, you are reflective and show support and empathy for their feelings, even though you might not agree with their conclusions.
In terms of dealing with a jealous partner, because we've seen such a strong connection between satisfaction, relationship satisfaction, and integrative communication, I do recommend that as partners try to encourage each other to engage in that open expression. So if my partner were jealous, I would repeatedly ask him or try to get him to open up in terms of why he's jealous. What are the behaviors that I might be engaging in that might be creating or stimulating that jealousy, and getting him to focus on the behaviors he's seeing me engage in.
Learning how to express jealousy in an open, calm, and understanding manner can lead to positive behavior changes and anxiety alleviation that can help to relieve some of the negative feelings associated with jealousy. Jealousy is inevitable. How you choose to manage the flame is up to you.
I turn the chill